Hello, boys and girls. Guess what time it is? It's story time. Hello, everyone. This is Miss Marcia bringing to you another story. So let's sing together. It's story time, it's story time. You haven't got to pay a dime. If you want to have some fun, get a comfy seat and sit right down. Now listen very carefully, for you can learn as much as me. Make believe in what you hear, these stories I shall read to you. La 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 la. And our story today is called Stone Soup. And it was retold by Heather Forrest and illustrated by Susan Gaber. Stone Soup. Do you think anybody can make stone soup? We are going to find out in the story. There was once a comfortable little village nestled in the mountains. The people who lived there had more than enough to keep themselves content. One day, two travelers came along. Their coats were tattered, their hats were torn, their dusty shoes had holes in their soles. Hungry and tired, one traveler said to the other, "Surely, someone here can spare a bit of food." They knocked boldly on a door. It creaked open, and a woman asked, "What do you want?" "Please, we are hungry. Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" said one of the travelers. The woman squinted her eyes and tartly replied, "No." She quickly slammed the door shut. The travelers walked a little farther down the road and knocked on another door. A young boy answered. His chocolate brown eyes were sweet. "Good day," he said shyly. "What do you want?" "Please, we are hungry. Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" asked one of the travelers. The boy replied, "There is no food here," and closed the door. The travelers wandered wearily through the village, knocking on every door, but everywhere they heard, "I don't care, I won't share, there is no food." They sat to rest beside a well. One traveler sighed and clutched his empty belly. He said, "If there really is no food in this elegant little village, then the people who live here are in greater need than we are. We should make them a magical soup." Let's see what magical soup that is. The two travelers climbed up to the edge of the well and shouted, "We are master cooks. If anyone in this town has a big black pot, we will make the most delicious soup anyone ever tasted." They have a plan. A door slowly opened. A round man emerged, carrying a gigantic big pot. "I love to eat," he said. "Here's the pot. Let me see what two master cooks can do with it." "Watch and see," said one traveler with glee. See that big pot? Whoa. The travelers filled the pot with cold water and built a fire. Soon the flame licked the sides of the pot and billows of steam rose into the air. Curious people began to gather. "What is happening?" the townspeople asked. "We are making an unusual soup," said one of the travelers. "It requires a special magical ingredient. I am certain we will find it in this town." people are becoming curious. They want to find out what is going on. All the eyes in the crowd watched as one of the travelers reached down and picked up an ordinary stone. He tossed it into the pot with a splash. "We're making stone soup," he said. "It will be nutritious, delicious, incredible, and edible, but it would taste better." He paused and sighed. "If we only had a carrot." "Where would we find a carrot in this town?" the traveler asked. "We knocked on every door, and everywhere we heard, 'I don't care, I won't share, there is no food.' Then perhaps we cannot make the delicious soup after all," they both announced with a sad shrug of their shoulders and began to turn away. A child timidly raised her hand and said, "Wait, I might have a small carrot." "Excellent," shouted the travelers. "Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. This magical soup would taste even better if we had a potato." A deep voice in the back of the crowd called out, "I have a potato." "Wonderful! Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup," said the traveler. "It must taste better still if we had just a few more ingredients." "Perhaps I could bring a green bean." "Well, if you are going to bring a green bean, I will bring a kernel of corn." "I shall not be undone. I will bring an egg noodle," cried one of the villagers. One by one, voices announced, "I will bring a slice of celery. I will bring a pinch of pepper. I can bring a sprig of parsley. I might have a tiny turnip." "Well, what are you waiting for?" cried the travelers. "Bring what you got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup." So everybody's bringing ingredients. Look at that, see? Everyone in the town ran home to bring one small thing to put in the pot. Food flew through the air and landed with splashes in the growing soup. Soon, the huge pot was full and simmering. A wonderful smell drifted through the air. Wow! Look at all those ingredients. The smell was so tempting. People brought out bowls, spoons, chairs, and tables. They placed hearty loaves of bread, chunks of cheese, and bowls of fruit on the tablecloth. Everyone came to taste the soup and marveled at the flavor. "It's amazing," said one woman. "These two travelers made such a delicious soup out of a stone." "Out of a stone," said the travelers with a magical grin and a magical ingredient called sharing. Wow, they're having such a big feast now. As the travelers left the town, they said, "If anyone ever wants to make this soup again, just remember the recipe. Bring what you've got, put it in the pot. Every bit counts from the largest to the least. Together we can celebrate a stone soup feast." The end. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you next time around. But before I go, now I got this wonderful t-shirt from this friend on Instagram. So I'll be putting it in the description. So please check her out. It's only $14.99 with shipping. It's a beautiful black. Let me just get a little closer. Teacher t-shirt. It is wonderful, very good quality. So check it out. Description will be in the box. So I'll see you next time around on Storytime with Miss Marcia. Bye.